Welcome back to movementprofessional.com. So today I'm going to deconstruct the plank and its variations. So we'll start with the typical plank, which is just thought of as a forearm plank. Alright, so you're going to get your elbow right under your shoulder, both sides. You tend to turn the palms up, so again it promotes a more open shoulder position, more externally rotated shoulder position, and to also get better stabilization through the shoulder blades, try to have your hands run away from each other. Alright, so you're going to get into this position here, feet together, so you have some proprioceptive cue to know that you're in a nice straight line, and try to spread your hands away from each other. Try to create length from the crown of your head away from your heels. Alright, and you're just holding that, trying not to sag, try not to be too rounded here. Your gaze should be right through your hand. Okay, and again, you're trying to spread through there, so that makes your shoulders active, and you're trying to get long through the torso. Alright, so that would be a forearm plank, and then if you come up onto the hands, your high plank, you want your wrists to be right under your shoulders, your toes to be more on the tips of your toes. So the more I shift forward, the more challenging this becomes. Alright, and I almost want to be able to move towards the tops of my feet over time. Alright, so the hand position, if I start in just this quadruped here, I can get my shoulders right, fingers as spread as possible, and then I rotate my elbows back to screw my shoulders into a nice stable position, and then I can get into this high plank position. Alright, so again, trying not to sag, trying to create length from the crown of the head away from the feet, getting nice and long. Alright, from there we can do things like a mountain climber, so I'm in the plank, and I bring one knee in, trying to touch the elbow. So I'm taking the plank position and adding alternating hip flexion and extension and trying to work on mobility. So you often see this turn into something like that, which is really not working much on your hip flexion mobility. So I prefer to keep down and try to keep the butt low and try to make contact knee to elbow or in between so that you can work on getting hip flexion beyond the 90-degree angle, which is important to get your pelvis moving, and it's good for back health. Alright, so you'll find that that makes it a lot more challenging to try to really fight for that range of motion. Alright, so take your time when you're doing your mountain climbers and get good at being able to bring the thigh towards the belly. Alright, you can also turn that into a spider type of plank where you open up into more of a hip external rotation. So again, you're trying to make contact knee to elbow, but a wider knee angle this time. Alright, so those are three variations of the plank. You got forearm plank, high plank, and then you got straight mountain climber, and then a spider plank with a more externally rotated hip.